Today Top Stories, August 18th, 2026. Global Daily News Briefs. SpaceX is preparing another Starlink launch. Iran crisis, oil shock, AI surge, war, markets, and global events. The dominant global story today is the escalating U.S. Iran confrontation and the continuing closure of the Strait of Hormuz, with Iran saying the strategic waterway will remain closed until Washington meets conditions tied to an interim agreement, while President Donald Trump has rejected an extension and threatened further escalation. The crisis is pushing oil prices higher and feeding inflation and bond market concerns worldwide. At the same time, Russia's war against Ukraine remains intense, with a Russian missile strike killing 10 people in Kharkiv region and Ukraine reporting a major Russian air campaign. Global markets are increasingly focused on energy prices, inflation, and interest rates, while AI continues its rapid move from experimentation toward autonomous enterprise agents and increasingly specialized computing infrastructure. SpaceX is preparing another Starlink launch from California, while global health attention includes a serious Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Global sports. Dominated by a seismic NBA ownership story. The Buss family's 47-year reign over the Los Angeles Lakers is ending as siblings vote to sell their remaining 17.8% stake to incoming majority owners Bob Iger and Josh Kushner. Record $12.5 billion deal. Though Governor Jeannie Buss is now contesting the move, creating a public family rift. Elsewhere, it's a transition week across sports. The WNBA and MLB are deep in playoff positioning battles. NFL and NCAA teams are grinding through final preseason/fall camp preparations ahead of kickoff. The Premier League's 2026-27 season is one preseason match away from starting, and the ADP/WTA Tour is mid-tournament at the Cincinnati Open with several top seeds, Sinner, Alcaraz, sidelined by injury. Formula One returns this week from its summer break for the Dutch Grand Prix farewell race at Zandvoort, while MotoGP, NASCAR, and college football are all building toward their own seasonal peaks. Global entertainment. 1. Fuerza Regida sells stadiums. Sam Fender makes history. K-pop Super Festival unites rival labels forever. 2. Spider-Man surpasses $2 billion. KCON streams worldwide. UK finally breaks 73-year chart record today. 3. Hayden Panettiere dies at 36. Spider-Man dominates. aespa and Big Bang announce massive global tours. 4. From Bollywood to Afrobeats, Eurovision Asia launches, City Pop returns, P-pop shines in Tokyo.
Microsoft ecosystem. GitHub crash, Shield break 0-day, Visual Studio AI, and $3.9 billion Azure bond lead Microsoft news. Was a turbulent day for Microsoft's ecosystem, marked by a major service disruption and a security scare. The headline event was a significant 7-hour GitHub outage that crippled Copilot and core development services, shaking developer confidence. Compounding the challenges, a new 0-day vulnerability, Shield break, was confirmed in Microsoft Defender, following an incomplete patch. Amidst these issues, Microsoft pushed forward with new developer tools and infrastructure investments, including Visual Studio 2026 updates and a $3.9 billion data center bond offering, while also advancing enterprise AI adoption with partners KT and LG Uplus. Microsoft continues to accelerate AI integration across its ecosystem in August 2026, with Copilot in SharePoint introducing interactive HTML dashboards generated directly from lists, audio summaries for SharePoint news posts in Teams, Viva Connections, and enhanced reasoning transparency for chat interactions. Microsoft 365 Copilot now supports agent-based workflows via Copilot Studio and Agent Store, meeting recaps in Teams, and Dataverse data integration for grounded insights. Office Online Server is set to retire on December 31, 2026, pushing organizations toward cloud-first solutions like Microsoft 365 and Power Platform. Project Online is also retiring, with Microsoft prioritizing Planner, Copilot, and the Project Manager agent for modern work management. Cost management dashboards for Copilot usage are now available in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, improving spend visibility. Google ecosystem. Google's overarching strategy centers heavily on deep AI integration across every consumer and enterprise platform, headlined by today's major $10 million acquisition of bankrupt Spirit Airlines' internal dataset to train specialized product and enterprise AI models. Across the product line, the recently released Android 17 operating system, new Gemini 3.5 integrations, and hardware upgrades powered by the 2nm Tensor G6 chip demonstrate a push toward native, localized AI agents and automated cross-app workflows. Apple ecosystem. Apple shakes tech world with massive leaks, surprise upgrades, and ecosystem-wide August breakthroughs. Apple's is in a high-activity cycle today, driven by iPhone 18 Pro event timing leaks, major OS beta releases, new hardware references across macOS, and continued regulatory and security developments. Below is a concise bullet point roundup of the most important Apple news across iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, AirPods, Apple TV, iCloud, Handoff, MacBook, AirDrop, Vision Pro, and the App Store. Thank you for watching. See you next time.